Woo, Ryan, guess what? It's show number 100.
Say the meat glitter make that kitty quiver. I'm just saying. Check this out.
Yeah, Steve, let's see your wiener.
God bless.
There you go. When you take your shirt off, does it match your chest hair?
You okay, Ryan?
Yep.
You took a little too big of a gulp, didn't you? Got a little brave.
No, this one's.
Hi, Steve.
Wow, hey Ryan, I'm sorry about that. My volume was up. Hey everybody, it is Thursday night. It's another Thursday night barbecue chat. I am Steve Chris. I am with It's All About the Barbecue. And during the week, you can find me working the lovely aisles of Wanamaker's and lovely, beautiful Downers Grove, Illinois. And the man sitting next to me, as always, the chairman of the board, Barbecue Blackstone and Beer, Mr. Ryan Hoagland.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? We are back for another show. We got Terry White in here already. Says good evening, everyone. Right on the button.
You know who I got over here? I got over here on Instagram. I got the man, the one, the only, Tom from, you got it, Happy Pappy Pepper Powder Company.
What's he doing over there? How are we supposed to see all his comments?
Well, and look at Tom. Look what we got. We got some of your hashish, or I mean your
some of your hashish.
I mean your spices.
Let's get this going here because we're short on time here.
We're short on time today. Let's go. Let's go. Play the sponsors.
Melinda's Hot Sauce, bringing the heat and bold flavors that belongs on everything from wings to backyard barbecue. Boar's Night Out, next level rubs and seasonings trusted by pit masters and backyard cooks alike. Blues Hog, legendary barbecue sauce with that perfect balance of sweet heat and competition-proven flavor. Marble Ridge Farms, high-quality meats that take every cook to the next level. Fat Cow Jerky, big flavor, serious snack power, and the perfect fuel for long cooks and late-night barbecue talk. The OG Bandits, bringing bold barbecue attitude, killer flavor, and true pitmaster spirit to the table. Fat Boy Barbecue, serving up bold taste, backyard pride, and true barbecue passion in every bite. Steak Ager, delivering precision dry aging that turns great steaks into unforgettable ones. Spitfire Grills, built for serious heat, serious flavor, and cooks that demand the best. And finishing up with P&L Steaks Grilling Supply Company, providing the tools, gear, and grilling essentials that keep the fire hot and the cooks dialed in.
All right, everybody, before we get started, I love that new video you got. Before we get started, everybody, if you can, do me a favor and hit that share button and share us out to everybody else out there across the old internet land. And let's get this started. Ryan, I'm going to tell you, the guest today, it is a dream come true for me, if you can say, I've got a lot of dreams, I guess. But I've been wanting this person to be a guest on the show, going all the way back to live from the barbecue department at Wanamaker's. It goes way, way back. I've tried forever, but maybe I just didn't try hard enough. But I met him this year at the shed. I asked him if he wanted to be on, maybe wrestled him a little bit, kind of forced him to do it, and he said he would do it. So he is on tonight.
I really can't believe that you got diners, drive-ins, and dives to be here.
That's right, everybody. Mr. Guy Fieri, live on. There he is.
Yeah, baby. That's the way it is. Barbecue. Love ya.
Going to Flavor Town, baby. It is now. It is Stretch Rumner, the man, the myth, the legend, all the way from Kansas City, from Grinders Pizza and their barbecue. He does everything. He even plays music, for crying out loud. And he makes hot sauce.
Yeah, why don't you have my music on the intro? I'm out.
I had you on. I did put you on. I put Carnivore Chaos on one of my promo Instagrams.
I tried to copy and paste it before I came on, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, to be honest with you. I wanted to update people because it's a huge thing being on Barbecue Chat. Huge.
Well, I don't know if I'd say huge.
But huge.
I mean, you've already been at the top of the mountain. I mean, you've been with Guy. I mean, you got to sometimes kind of got to go down at the bottom a little bit and see who's down there lurking in the darkness. So
it's all good, man. Come on.
Stretch, you've been doing this forever. You've been doing this forever and ever. I don't want to say forever and ever because I don't want to make you to sound old, but I know that you're a little bit older than I am, so I know you're not that old.
Wow,
but
Steve, you just come out. And
I researched it because I researched it because I'm like, okay, I've been watching this guy for a long, long time. He looks good like I do, so he has aged very well. And I said, he can't be super old. And I looked it up. He's not that much older than I. Ryan, you're still a young pup compared to us too.
Look at him over there.
I try.
He's
Actually,
he's propped up.
I know you. Steve got to meet you down at the shed. I almost got to meet you. I was down at the Carnivore Carnival in Kansas City, and I looked in and I was like, "Is that Stretch?" And then I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go and say hi." I looked around and you were gone.
Yeah, we just blew through real quick. We had to go up and give some love to everybody and say hi. Craig had a great thing going and saying hi to everybody. It's just so much fun. And we had obligations, but I had, when your friends are in town and doing stuff, you gotta go check it out. Always, anybody, always come up and say hi, but please always introduce yourself because I can't remember shit.
Yes. Thank you, Stretch. Thank you so much. I am in the same boat. I can remember faces somewhat well, but names, man, there are times I thank God I have Trisha to come with me now because
it's always like, you remember names. I had a beer with you. Oh yeah, that helps.
Right.
Yeah. We had that one beer that one time.
Yeah, that one beer in that one bar in that one town. Oh,
yeah. There was that.
Well, see, aren't you happy then when I reached out to you to be on the show? I said, it's Steve. Remember, I saw you at the shed, and I think I even sent a picture of us that we were together because I'm trying to he ain't going to remember because I know I hardly remember things. So
it helps. It really does. I sometimes wake up and wonder who's in the mirror.
So, Stretch.
That
really? So we are going to start with the Happy Peppy Powder first question really of the night. How long were you doing grinders before Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives came in?
4 years. I opened in just about. So I opened Grinders 04, end of 07. We shot our first episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and I was doing television before that, which a lot of people forget about, which is fine, but it's kind of like you build a million bridges, but you fuck one sheep. You're always that sheep fucker. You know what I'm talking about up there, Ryan.
It was one time.
Ryan's still trying to build his first bridge.
Yeah. Man, wow. So
right off the bat, Pepper. So I was doing extreme home makeovers and stuff like that before that. But yeah, Guy and I met end of 07. He was in town cooking the American Royal with his team, Motley Q, and had a blast, hit it off, and we've been friends ever since. Everyone, they're great.
I got AK Barbecue Man's over on Instagram. He goes, Stretch, I'm still cleaning cheesecake out of my beard from 2 or 3 years ago with this shed.
Yeah, I actually, you know what? It wasn't the shed, AK Barbecue Man. It was at the Jack, I believe.
Oh.
I'm almost positive it was the Jack.
See, it was that one beer that one time,
So I get to judge the Jack, and I've actually been judging the Jack longer than I've been cooking barbecue. I got to get in there as a celebrity and judge, take the class, and they always put us right up front because we're idiots and have a lot of fun. Anyway, you guys know AK Barbecue, our Alaskan barbecue brother up there who's doing all sorts of great stuff. Anyway, somehow I think it was like, hey, smell this cheesecake, and he ended up wearing it.
Happy Pappy's got a question.
Yeah, we know AK Barbecue Man with the Great Alaskan Yak Off.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's great. I think he's doing great stuff up there. He used to threaten to bring me up there to do something, and I'll come rolling in one day, and I'd cook a yak.
I'd yak off one day too. Awesome.
Would you fly the yak in like you flew the pig in that one time? Would you?
It seems almost like if you're in Alaska, maybe you should be on a dog sled or something. Yak on a sled.
Yak on a
sled.
That'd be like the new sandwich. They'd have to come out on a sled. That'd be, there's the idea right there.
Yeah, that meat shower or something. That's a whole nother story. But the flying pig, that was a fun one. That was a fun on the zip line. Everybody always says you're going to do that again. It's like, no, we did it once. It's done. What are you going to do next?
It won't be as funny. It won't be as funny the second time.
Yeah, Happy Peppy Powder. Is Grinders a sub shop? I think it's a website for. Oh no, I mean it's a.
That's Grinders with a Z. So again, Ryan knows all the hot spots. I guess I don't know. Sorry, Ryan, you're up in my upper left-hand corner, so you get. You guys want some pictures?
That's what I usually do every week is pick on them. So
it's all right. Swipe left, swipe what, whatever it is. So Grinders is a pizza place, New York style pizza that serves grinders. And when I opened Grinders, I'm from Philly. We had to have a New York style pizza and a Philly cheesesteak, and Kansas City was missing it. And when I came to the names, it had to allude to a great graphic as well. And actually the first, or something that was in my world of sculpting. So that's where grinder came from. It's a sandwich terminology. It's a fornicating terminology. It goes on and on and on. So yes, we do sell grinders, meatball as well.
So, all right. So being from Philly, you get this all the time. What is a traditional Philly?
Oh man, if I say the wrong thing, they're going to kill me.
Some
people tell you it's just cheese whiz on, with or without onions. I like cheese whiz after 9 o'clock at night, but during the, after 9 o'clock at night, or before 9 o'clock, I should say, sorry, I like a pepper jack cheese and or white, American. They might take my Philadelphia card from me for that. And I like onions on banana peppers on my cheesesteak, and I put ketchup on there. And people freak out. It's crazy, but that's the way I was brought up. And we have all our Amorosa rolls shipped in, from Philly. There's new rolls that are out, but that's just what I grew up with. Now, in the Midwest and other parts of the country, everybody thinks it should have mushrooms and onions and green peppers. It doesn't come that way unless you want it. And, I don't like green peppers. They give me gas, whatever.
Ketchup, though.
Yeah, it's weird, right? And it's ribeye. I mean, we use high-end ribeye, but I just put that on, just a little dabble, do you? It's good. It's not like Mahomes and a nice, $50 steak or something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's my wife with her steak. She's like, oh yeah, give me a nice steak, and you got ketchup.
I was doing a gig in where was I? I was in France. I was in the French Alps skiing, and my wife and another couple at a really cool place. It was called Le Bouffe. And they had a fireplace at the end and maybe 25 feet wide, 50 feet long at Vegas. And they cooked all the steaks on the fireplace in an open fire. And all the beautiful, coverings and the skins everywhere. And he came up and said, can I help you? Frenchie. And we all order our steaks medium. My wife, basically, who's not allowed to go to a petting zoo because, she'll just start gnawing on them. I got it blue. And the woman at our table ordered her steak well done. And Frenchie came back and literally slammed a bottle of ketchup down. I mean, you always hear someone put it right down in the middle of our table. It's like, here you go. And we're like, we don't really know her. We found her on the float.
Well done.
That was a great day. Le Bouffe, if you're ever in the Swiss Alps, French Alps. First of all, I was in the French Alps.
I've been to Paris. That's about it.
Paris is a lot of fun. I used to keep an apartment in Paris years ago, all before 9/11. I'd fly from New York to Paris. Back then, I'd live on the streets pretty much. I mean, I had an apartment, but the food off the street food and going through the market's absolutely fantastic. Get some salami, some cheese, some bread, go out. I used to go up the back entrances into the Louvre and other museums so I could get in free. Nice. Like we used to at the movie theaters. But I mean, as a Hebrew school dropout artist, I mean, no money. That's the way you did it.
My two memories were one, we booked a hostel to stay there. I was with my dad and family and stuff. We booked a hostel, but they overbooked. So they had us at another one where we had to take two taxis. And my dad was in one taxi with a couple other family members, and I was in another one. And he went off, and this guy took him on a ride. And the other guy took us and took it right there. And then he finally showed up, and the guy, he's like, I'm not paying you that fare because you took me. They left after us and got there before us and took us straight there. So this guy just tried to take him for a ride. But that and jambon fromage.
You like that ham and cheese?
Yeah, right on the side of the road, just a jambon fromage.
You remember it, though.
Yeah.
I loved Europe. I loved France. I loved everything about it. I had a great time with the people, and I'd go to the clubs at night and drink and draw on cards and had a great, great time there. And they had no clue what barbecue was back then or anything like that. I mean, that's been a tricky part about back then and eating meat, but it was always, it's just wherever you are in the world, And
I know I'm like, Steve's just quiet. This is kind of different for me, but
Guys, just so we know, we got 15 minutes. Stretch has to go. He has got band practice tonight, so he's
Band practice.
got to go to band practice. So we got like a half an hour, but or
We can
15
push it a
minutes.
little bit. I hear the guys rolling in now. We can push it a little bit.
All right. Terry White comes in and goes, "How did you get the name Stretch?"
Oh wow, Terry! It was one porn I shot a long time ago. It was a short feature. I was in and out. I had to plug
short
myself.
feature.
You'll have to Google that one, Terry. This is a family show.
Oh, shit. Oh man. Hello, Heidi over on Instagram. How we doing? Welcome in. Richard C finally shows up. Says, "Good evening, guys. How we doing?"
What's up, Richard? You enjoy? You got a wild one. Buckle in. This is going to be. So what? Were you an artist always beforehand, or were you before the pizza joint, before the barbecue? Were you an artist to begin with, and then you became? Because some of your art stuff is pretty cool. I was looking through. I was creeping through all your Instagram stuff.
I love when you get the paddlers guy cruising through the photos and say, "What the hell's that? What's look at that?" So yeah, I was trained as a sculptor, an artist. I originally ended up in Kansas City to go to the Art Institute. Did my master's in Richmond, Virginia, where I got in with a band called Guar. If you guys know who Guar is, the blood spewing, axe wailing performance band. I built a lot of their sets and props. We were all in art school together. But all through art school, I worked in restaurants, so I could make art during the day, and then at night I could get booze and pick up chicks. Like everybody's life was back then. So I've always been building sculpture, and I was building props for commercials and movies and stuff like that. And then really learned how to cook. My wife still doesn't think I know how to cook, but we weren't allowed, some of our studios weren't allowed to live in. So we had to figure out ways to cook, whether it's cooking hot dogs on nails or hamburgers on irons or, soup and coffee makers. But we could always have a grill. And so everything got grilled. I mean, pasta was a hard one to do, but you figured out how to do it. And pizzas for me early on, it was, as a sculptor, you just don't have any money. Like in any art, you spend all your money on supplies. I would go and we'd either get dough from a local place or at the store. And we'd go to the salad bar where you could buy all your ingredients for 99 cents a pound. So you get your pepperoni and your mushrooms and your cheese. And then, the sauce or whatever we'd use from there. And you could have a pizza you could eat for days. And we'd have a calendar of where all the hotels on Tuesday at the Holiday Inn, they had chicken wings. On Wednesday, they had the Radisson, they had, Swedish meatballs. And so you just go to all for survival. But I worked in the restaurants as a sculptor and continued making art all through the, 90s and got invited to New York where I was really focused hardcore on sculpture. And when I moved back to Kansas City, even though I kept studios in both cities, it was lacking a place where the artists could go. The Crossroads area was getting gentrified. I'd opened the third gallery in the area. And so everything was getting pretty snooty. And so there was good pizza in town, but they weren't open on Sundays and they didn't have beer. And no one had a cheesesteak. So it's like, I need this nourishment. And, Kansas has always been known for barbecue. And, Arthur Bryant's Gates was around back then. That was really about it. We didn't do a lot of barbecue in the early years. I had Woodyard was smoking my meats for us, and we immediately started smoking our turkey and doing our pastrami in-house. And it's just continued on. So, yeah, build art, food, and music across all cultural boundaries.
And so, I mean,
So
I guess that answered it when you were doing the sets and stuff. Is that where you got really into the music, or because you do your own band and everything now and everything else? You got your own music tour and you have all this other stuff. Does that come from or doing the early music stuff?
I think it finally came around in full circle. It started again because of food. There's a band called Black Oxygen based out of LA, but they're from Kansas City. And they had asked me if I would do a barbecue sauce with them. And I said, because they said there's no good barbecue in LA. So we did a barbecue sauce and we put it out on the circuit. And it actually won, National Barbecue Association. It won several awards. So about a year or two later, I said, you know what? Adam Sandler made a lot of money doing songs about dreidel spinning and Hanukkah. There's no songs about barbecue. I want to do a song about barbecue. And they're like, yeah, man, that sounds great. Let's do it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So I wrote this song along with them, and I had the genre and the vibe that I wanted, called First Bite. And we recorded it, and it charted on the secondary markets. and their old record label who pushed it out for us said, "Hey, Stretch, this is really cool. No one's really in that lane doing rock and roll vibe, about food. It's not, a Weird Al Yankovic. This is real shit." So he says, "You think you could do a whole album?" And I'm like, sure, why not? And so we crank out a whole album and called Carnivore Chaos, and all the songs are about food, family, and fun. And right now, our second album is almost finished, and the guys from Tesla helped record it. Brian Wheat was recording it with us. That's a whole nother story. When we're out on tour, we met those guys, and it's just been crazy. The people dig the music. It's anthem style, sing along, 80s, 90s vibe rock and roll. And I got a great group of musicians behind me who really are the talented guys. I'm just a freaking dancing monkey,
Well,
Kind of like Steve.
yeah.
But it's a wild show, man. We have, our air cannons that shoot out candy and meat showers with Slim Jims. And we bring people on stage with kazoos for a song called Eating Our Way Across the USA. So everyone has a relate. We have a song called I Hate the HOA, Bubble Gut, Sugar Shack. I mean, there's great songs that, just fun. If it's not fun, I don't want to do it.
Well, I mean, I did use the Carnivore Chaos as one of my Instagram things, and I actually thought it was I must have watched that video a couple times because I'm like, this song's actually pretty good for
We've
That's
had a
the
lot
only
of
video
fun
that's got 100 views because he's watched it so many times.
Well, it probably is. I probably all 100. So we got about 10 minutes, so I want to get going on to this one question. Where did the hot sauce come from? And it will be at Wanamaker's either tomorrow or Saturday, Monday. Probably Monday.
If you're in that neck of the woods, get there for some great sauce.
Get to Wanamaker's to get some of the Grinders hot sauce coming in.
Wanamaker's Sunday. So the hot sauce, as we have wings in the restaurant, and we have multiple flavors. We have our Wimpy, our Molten, our Near Death, and our Death Nectar. And the Death Nectar came about because everybody likes hot stuff, and you'd go into a place and you say how hot it is, and you get this cute little girl. Oh, it's nuclear, it's atomic, and then it's just Frank's Red Hot and some butter. It's like average crap. So I decided to make it as hot as possible, and some great guys helped me work on those recipes. And it's 337,000 Scovies, and it's won all sorts of awards and Houston hot sauce. We won the Austin hot sauce festival, and we weren't even in the hot category. They just stay up here. Here's the award. And our BRW banana rat wing, which is our Molten, I invented when I was cooking with the troops in Gitmo. They have big banana rats down there that live in the trash and everywhere else, and so I named it after those guys. But it's a habanero mango base and great tons of flavor and chunky, and it's really nice one. And Wimpy's basically the same profile as that, but not as spicy. So they all have a little bit of a story to them, and I had a lot of fun making them over the years and for challenges. But I want everybody to be able to enjoy their food. So you have to warn them beforehand, give them a toothpick, or let them flavor profile, try them. Add a little mayo or sour cream to knock the heat level down for fish tacos. But it's really, we marinate our chicken wings in our Molten for 20 hours before we smoke them for our smoked wings. And they're killer. I had actually those with our Cajun rub this afternoon for lunch because they looked so good on someone's plate when I went by. They almost smacked my hand when I tried. Can I have one of those?
Excuse me.
They didn't even know who the hell I was. Like, hey, why is that guy touching my food? The sauces are great. And then we came, had our barbecue sauce, and we used to make it all in house. But after we opened our second location, consistency became an issue, and Grinders is franchisable. And then we had our third and fourth location. And as you know, water that goes in there, or just, a kid that's high can't make the same shit every day twice. So we had to go, making it consistent, and we said, why not make it, retail?
What was funny when I called when I talked to you the one day, and then I called later because the email didn't get answered, and I'm like, well, I'm going to check because it's from Home and Garden, and sometimes that stuff goes to spam because they think there's somebody selling Home and Garden stuff. And I called Kathy, and I'm talking to her, and she's like, oh yeah, Stretch said that you would be sending out. He says you want some barbecue, some BRW, some near death and death. And I'm just like, and I just started laughing. She's like, well, what? Well, it's just the way you said you want some near death and death. It just sounds like you're ordering some kind of morbid thing. like.
By the way, that was
something
a great Kathy impersonation.
it was like something out of Beetlejuice or something. But you wanted some near death and death. And I'm like,
Yeah. On its way, coming right up.
On its
coming
way.
right up, some hot death. So
Oh,
We
yeah.
were all over the country with us. You know, we like I was talking. I need to plug this real quick. Years ago in 2009, we started this thing called America's Chefs with Guy Fieri, and it was traveling around the world cooking for the troops. And we did the first one in Seattle, and Guy got so busy early on he couldn't go. So he's like, "Stretch, guys, run with this program." So there are 4 original, and we changed it to the Mess Lords. And so to date, we slowed down since COVID. I think they've gone on 1 trip actually since COVID. I used to go on all of them back in the day. We have about 15 celebrity chefs on our roster, and we've cooked for close to 400,000 enlisted and their families around the world. That's Singapore, that's Malaysia, that's South Korea, Japan, Djibouti, Bahrain. We were at the base that just got blown up in Bahrain. You know, we've been on aircraft carriers serving the military. So anybody military-wise, you guys are all my heroes, first responders, blah, blah, blah. And we're more than happy, and we take care of them in the restaurant as well. But been fortunate to travel around the globe with all these chefs cooking for our troops.
Yeah, that's awesome, though. I mean, good for you guys, and applaud to you guys for doing that. 400,000 people. That's crazy.
Oh, it's also fun. Don't get it wrong. I mean, we don't make it's all donated time. We volunteer. Well, we get $100 per diem, and that's usually gone in the airport bar before we ever leave the country.
For every day is gone.
Every day it's gone. No, just the 100. That's it. Done.
Gone.
But it's been great, as a civilian and seeing how. I mean, we've seen people in Great Lakes get shaved, before. We run across them on the other side of the world. It's pretty wild. But the food. Art's taking me around the world. Food's taking me around the world. Literally, whether I've been in Tbilisi, in the Upper Ushgali, in the Cassius Mountains doing barbecue, or Nairobi, Kenya doing barbecue and cooking and making glass sculptures. And it's literally taken me around the world. And I was saying earlier that art, food, and music cross all those cultural boundaries. And it really does. It brings people together. It's a community thing. And when you talk barbecue, someone fires up a grill or a smoker in a neighborhood, everybody's what's going on, and they want to come over. So it definitely can bring people together, and that's what I love about the brotherhood, sisterhood, familyhood about the barbecue circuit, and probably the reason why I continue to do it still, even though I don't get to cook a lot as much as I used to. I still try and show up to support and see our friends. And I can equate it to military or Harley riders or any group of people that if you're on the highway and you see a guy with a barbecue rig pulled over and he's lost a tire, you're going to pull your ass over and help him out and make sure they get there. Even though you might compete with them at the end of the day, you want to make sure that guy gets there. We look out for each other. It's pretty incredible. You don't see that a lot.
I don't think we've said it in a while, but we do say it a lot on here. That barbecue's family. I mean, it's amazing that, whether you're on a small little grill or a big, huge trailer or camper or whatever that you're cooking on, it just brings you together.
It does. Have you guys ever cooked any of the kosher cues? The kosher cues are great, and I've done a few of them. Even got disqualified. I nailed a rabbi with a stick of butter at the end of it. It was a fleshman, so it's okay. I hit Izzy from afar, but that's hilarious. That's a great story anyway. But you all are under a 10 by 10 tent, and you all have the same grills, and the rabbi has to start the fire, and there's no pork, but it neutralizes the ground, the playing field. You have to use brand new ingredients. They have to be, kosher and everything else, but everybody's under their tents, so you now communicate with everybody. I think with everybody, including myself, that have these big monster rigs, you can't see what they're doing. You can't talk to them. Don't go, unless they're doing that 9:22 or 10:15 shot or the night before. You just can't get together like it used to be before everybody had these giant rigs. And I remember when I decided I needed to get a rig was when I was setting up my box and someone came by, a fan, whatever they were, and took one of my ribs, like I was giving out samples, and the lady almost pulled back a nubbin, It's like, I was like, what the fuck?
Ray, earmuffs, Ray.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, you're
Well,
good.
H-U-C-K, so I can say that.
Yeah,
Like they said, what they say, it's her safe word was flour, but she kept saying F-L-O-U-R.
I got it. Well, I do. I got two questions really quick.
Bring it on.
What the hell was that thing that, because you posted that with you and Guy down in the Miami Food Festival thing. What the heck was that thing that was wobbling all over? Because I saw part of it when you were creating it, and then seeing it, I'm like, and you're like going, I'm like, what in the heck is the story behind this whole thing? It's like shaking water all over the flipping place.
It was a margarita mixer. So in 2009, Guy had his first U.S. tour, Foodapalooza, we called it. And he said, Stretch, I need a blender, to make drinks on stage. And Guy knows I'm not, rigid, straight line. So I built this contraption. It was 25 gallons with glass pipes, ran off of garbage disposals and flames and LED lights. And it was awesome. So we did 25 cities with that. And the crowd, we'd roll it out. The crowd would go crazy. And then in 11, we did another 25 cities with that. And I built them trophies for all his different shows and so on. So about 3 years ago, he said, Stretch, I need another mixer, blender. And I said, all right, what does it need? He's like, oh, well, I saw this thing on Instagram. It was one of those exercise bicycles. Can you make me a blender like that? So I look up Instagram, and it's got a little, blender part, and you just put the blender vessel up on the top there, and it blends your morning shake or whatever. So, of course, I stretchified mine, and it had big gears I made. It's off the side and mixing 12 gallons, 15 gallons in a keg, whatever it was, with liquid nitrogen in there. I mean, everybody was blown away. So I get down there this year, and Guy says, hey, I need a new mixer. And he tries to do it himself. Like last year, I think he got like a cement mixer, and everyone's like, yay, but it's not stretch.
It doesn't have the same flair. Yeah.
So I had this idea, and I don't build this stuff way out in advance. I think about it. I got a hold of, and actually when I saw you down at the shed, I had this idea to get one of those old 1950s belly jiggler things.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Steve still has one.
It's working. And so he's it's like my buddy Bob, who used to cook with us, has Parkinson's. I love him to death. He was on my, but he used to put all the rub on our meat, which is pretty good. But I love you, Bob. He's the best. He really. Bob will forget more about barbecue than I've ever known. You guys remember that time we once had stretch out? We're never allowed to have that now. So this year, Guy says, can I get another one of those crazy machines? And, so I built them this thing, and I picked one up on the way to the shed in Jonesboro. So I have two of them. And I had the whole thing on a spring, and it had a Lazy Susan built into it, so it'd swivel and jiggle. And the trash cans got mirrors all over it, so it looked like – it started off I wanted to use a paint shaker that would just vibrate, but it turned out it was broken and it didn't work the way I wanted to. So it has a plastic liner for food grade and top, an 1.5-inch tap, and it just didn't work right. Once I put the sandbags in to figure out the weight of the margarita, because it holds, 30 gallons, it started sagging, and I was like, that's not going to work. So I modified it so it just had a cam, and it just shakes. It's like an earthquake machine, and just mixes the margarita. And Guy saw just a photo. He's like, man, you have a lid for it? I'm like, yeah, but we don't need it. And so, of course, it's just like a volcano. I'm like, we need, the dry ice. And his crew is so good. They just know that when I show up, they're like, whatever you need, Stretch, and let us know. And I'm just logistically, I got to get it out of my truck, onto the stage, and then off. And they've been so great over the years. And the crowds go crazy when I bring these contraptions out. And no one knows, no excess. And then I thought that they're like puffy jackets that have beer in them. Have you seen these on Instagram?
Yeah.
So I thought they were AI, and turns out they're real. So I ordered one or two, and I made the vest style, and they're like a Camelback. There's a straw, and you can fill up these jackets with beer. So I had this idea to get these pumps, and I'd have a good-looking girl and a good-looking guy fill it up with the margaritas and go around the crowd and serve them with these. And as the booze went down, you'd see the boobies, kind of like the old pens, when you turn them upside down. So that was my idea. So it's like, it would be a blast. So we were running behind, so I was like, I'll just wear the jacket. And they're filling me up, and guy starts to spiel on stage and like, stretch. I'm like, oh shit. And so I button it up, and I have the pump in my jacket, and I can't zip up my coat because it's so puffy. So I have someone back, and there's 60, 80 chefs backstage, and they're helping me zip it up because everyone wants to know what the hell is under a tarp. And I come running out on stage, and guys like, woo, yeah, and I'm, yeah. And when they zipped up my jacket, they must have hit the on button. So it's primed. So I'm moving around. All of a sudden, I feel it's like, and I have margarita just spewing out of my pants. And it looks like I mean, just like everywhere, like complete wardrobe chaos. And it's just spewing. And guys looking at me, I'm like, no clue. We're going to roll with it. And he's like, I know you are. So I turn around, I go backstage, and they can't do anything. So I come back, and I unzip my jacket, see whatever. And now it looks like I have a giant colostomy bag on. Because it was cat. And I pull this thing out, and I got this hose, and it was a blast, dude. It was another one for the books. It just worked out great. And, the guy doesn't care. He loves it. He's having so much fun. Just been such a great friend. And all those guys at Food Network and everything, they just take. I'm that weird uncle, weird guy anyway. So it's fun. So that's what that was a margarita machine mixer. So.
All right. Well,
more of those at the Stretch Sculpture or whatever it is, stretchartist.com.
Well, I was going to ask you though, is there a spot you can go to see your art, just your art, and nothing else? Do you have like a specific art website? Or
I think it's all fused together now under stretchartist.com, and there's sculptures, and then there's food related stuff and swag and everything there. And then on Spotify, it's all under Stretch Artist for the music. But anything. If you go to the grinderspizza.com pages, there's links.
Just watch how you spell it.
Grinders, yeah. Well, we'll let
you go to your. Interesting about that whole thing is we started Grinders early on, way before the apps came out that you're familiar with, Ryan. And then also I have one location at the Stonewall Inn. It was called the Stonewall, and that's where the whole gay movement started in New York, was the Stonewall. And Grinders is a safe haven. I don't care what anybody's putting in them or having stuck in them or doing something. As long as it's on your own time, we don't care. We're a safe haven. And I love the fact that our crew that allows me to do what I do is so free and open. And our logo is we're original, be original. And I want to keep that whole momentum going in anything you do. And, when it comes to barbecue, this is funny because Ray Lampy, the great Ray Lampy, Dr. Barbecue, said, Stretch, there you go. He
looks like him, doesn't he?
It is. Yeah, it is.
That's what's modeled after. Good old Ray, yeah.
You should get a little tattoo of arms and a little head. It'll be like a little hooligan. But he said, Stretch, you can't do. You're going to have to conform, or you're not going to win. And we used to make some crazy boxes. And the guy I cooked with, Seth, we've made, ones that look like penises, one that look like vaginas. It just works out there. But if your head's in the gutter, your head's in the gutter. And we score well with them. It's just funny. I remember, they had the stretch rule a few years back about kale, because kale was allowed, but we were using kale stems and great looking boxes. We'd lay the stems all the way around the outside edge, and there was no law against it. There were no rules. And then they're like, oh, you have to keep a leaf attached to the stem, and then we leave the stem up along the edge and roll the leaf up underneath. And then they're like, please, Stretch, don't do it. We don't want to add. So there's photos, and they canceled that out. So. We were like the Dennis Rodman of barbecue for a little while in there. There you go, guys. I got band practice.
All right, Stretch. Good to see you. We'll have to have you back on again because I still got a lot more I want to know about the man, the myth.
I will give you all the information, and I appreciate it. You haven't recorded that I have been invited back.
Well, it's good to see you, and I look forward to seeing you again. And have a good band practice.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate everything you're doing. Anybody reach out, you guys find me. I'm more than happy to talk to everybody about anything. Remember, shiny side points in when you have to wrap your meat.
There you go.
And pre-smoke your water.
Pre-smoke your water. See you, Stretch. Jeez. Get him out of there, Ryan. Well, we're going to go from one extreme to the other. Our surprise guest is in here tonight. And it is Ray Little Gringa. Ray, you had that nice, fun little last couple minutes listening to the great Stretch speak is preach is preach. But
hi, Ray. How are you doing?
Doing great, guys. No, but
Real quick, I got
seriously.
Cincy Guy 82 said, "Great stories tonight. Thank you for sharing. I need to find some retailers closer to Cincinnati."
Oh, for the grinder stuff, I think you can go on there. I think they'll ship them if you go to
Yeah.
the grinders.com. Is it grinders.com, Ryan? Stretch left his camera on. He just bolted and left his camera
No,
on.
it's grinderspizza.com.
Grinderspizza.com.
Yes, grinderspizza.com. Make sure you put the pizza at the end of that.
So anyway, so we're gonna move on to Ray Little Gringa, and there's one question that I've been wanting to ask since I saw the post that you and your dad were going to cook in the Food Sport Pro League. And
Yeah.
were you nice to your dad while you were cooking,
Of course, I had to be.
or were you weren't bossy? Were you?
No, I let him tell his ideas, and then I would go and help him with whatever he needed help with while he was doing different things. So I would be taking care of the meat and seasoning and trimming and cooking, preparing everything, all that stuff, and he would go and handle the vegetables and the sides or a sauce that we were making.
Very good. And then what happened, Ray? How did you finish? How did you guys finish that day?
We got reserve grand out of
Woo!
6 teams. Well,
Yeah, because it started as 12. It starts at whatever, and then you go down to 6.
It started at 11, and then it went down to 6, and then I got reserve overall, which is awesome because right before that, I got reserve grand for the kids at Houston, which this year was my last year, so I definitely ended that season with a bang.
Oh, it's your last year already?
You're growing up so fast.
What?
Slow down.
Way. No way.
No way.
I wish I could find started at 12, went to 6. Yeah. Your dad's on here coaching or your mom's on. Either one, someone's on. Wade's on. Whether it's
started at 12, went to 6.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I thought they said there was 11 after all. Oh,
well. It happens.
Yep.
Yeah. Happy Pappy Pepper Powder says, "Congratulations, Ray."
Thank y'all.
Yes. So what else has been going on?
Yeah. Oh, she was at the shed. I got to see her at the shed.
Yes, I was at the shed. That was fun.
I did yell at Mark Conway for you because we were talking. I was talking to your dad afterwards because he was telling me updating on your ribs, and I was telling Mark when he was on the week after, and I said, "Oh yeah, Wade said that Ray's ribs were like 21st out of something, which is good because
out of 76 or 78."
And I told Mark, I said, Mark, I said, they would have been better if you didn't have to keep stealing her for interviews every 5 or 10 minutes so she could actually pay attention to her cooks, And he was kind of like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Ray."
No, it was fine. That was my first time competing there, and I got 21st out of 76, 78, so that's not bad for a first time.
No, it's better than the first time I competed.
Right, 67th. Out of 69.
87, Ryan.
Oh, 87.
67 out of 87. And that was the first steak I had ever cooked in competition, period. So I thought that was pretty good. That's not bad.
That's true.
That's cool.
It's not bad for an Artful Dodger. So
how did you like cooking on the wheel?
Yeah, the whole Weber thing.
That was fun. That was so much fun. It honestly builds the anticipation whenever you cook on the wheel because you're waiting and waiting and waiting to make sure, because it's either a 50-50 chance that it's either burned or raw, and then you've got that, it would be more of like a, let's see, 50, wait, no. How would I do this? How would I word this?
Teacher.
40, 40, 20.
40.
Sure.
We lost Ray. She's giggling now. We've lost her.
60, 40.
60, 40? 20, 25?
Well, I was trying to say
3% chance for each one.
No. What I was gonna say is that what I was trying to say was that you've got a very small window of it being cooked just right, because it's either raw or overcooked, because it was hot side and then a cold side, and you had to find that nice spot that'll cook it just right. which I did, and I was so glad I did because it cooked everything perfectly for me. So I was
That's
happy
right.
with our cook.
Of course,
That's like
I did.
Dad only got to touch the vegetables.
You can only because of course, she did.
Yes.
Of course, she
Of
did.
course. Of course, darling. Of course I did.
Hey, oh, geez. Here we go now.
I'm not even starting because I'm Australian. So that was so. What was the? What did you? What was the? What did you guys cook? What did you cook in the first round? What did you cook in the second round? Anything exciting?
So for the first round, the first round was definitely complicated. So we were originally going to do loaded French fries, which I was super excited to do that. And then, of course, the oil didn't get hot enough, so we couldn't do French fries. So we were going to try to do nachos instead, do loaded nachos. Oil 20 minutes later still wasn't hot enough.
Wow.
So we ended up not getting to fry it. But what we did do was we got whatever flour tortillas that we had left. We toasted them just for a little bit, and we made tacos with it. And I got into the finale, so they did good. And then what else did we make for that? It was that. Oh yeah, and it was a homemade queso, and we added we kind of sautéed pieces of sweet potato and put it on top, and then we put chips on top or crumbled chips on top to add to texture. And then for the finale, Bill Gold
Bill
I can't
Goldberg.
Yes.
Bill
I could
Goldberg,
not
yeah.
pronounce his name for a second. Anyway, he came up to me and said, if you could win with hot dogs, he said I would be really, really, really impressed. So, of course, being myself and liking a challenge and being competitive, I decided to do hot dogs. And what we did was we were going to make kind of like an aioli, and then we were going to put the sausages on there. Actually, take that back. They weren't sausages. They were frankfurts or whatever they're called.
Frankfurters?
Yes, those. And so, I went and I took care of cooking all that, and then they were like, "Oh, by the way, guess what? You can do bacon too." The bacon got burnt.
Oh.
The bacon burnt, but that was fine. It was kind of an extra thing. We didn't have to use it, so that was fine. The major part that we kind of got slammed on was the fact that it was too hot, so the aioli wasn't setting right. So we had to pivot, and then as we were going to pivot, Mr. Mark decided to come up here and say, "Oh, by the way, guess what? Y'all got to use ice cream in y'all's dish somehow."
Oh, love ice cream.
So I wanted to eat the whole thing. So I mean,
I love
this.
this.
It was vanilla.
I just want to eat the whole thing.
It was vanilla and honey mixed together. It was so good. Because me and Dad were like, okay, we got to see the flavors of this. Well, that was my idea, but mainly because I wanted a spoonful of ice cream. So I told Dad.
That would be me.
I was like, hey, Dad, do you think we should try this? He's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, try it. So I got what we were going to use as our plating spoon. I grabbed that, got a big scoop of it, and shoved it in my mouth. And I was like, you know what? This is actually really good. Maybe we can make a sauce out of it.
Really?
So that's exactly what we did. Is we made a sauce and we sautéed. We got bacon, whatever bacon they had left that we didn't burn. We cubed those up, got all the grease out of it, and made bacon bits. And then we sautéed mushrooms and onions and all the vegetables in the bacon grease. And then we added the ice cream as a base. And then we added mozzarella to finish it and thicken it up. And then we put it on top and toasted the buns. And we made like a elevated hot dog.
On ciabatta bread.
On ciabatta bread.
Wow. I mean, I could do all that in whatever 20 minutes or half hour or whatever they had time to do. I
45
could do
minutes.
45 minutes.
Yes, sir.
And Dad he didn't just get the veggies, he also got the veggies and the cheese.
Yes, he did get the veggies and cheese for that.
And then
That's good.
John says, "Hey Ray, nice work at Houston. With the whole family, maybe."
Wait.
Mid the whole family. Miss
He
maybe
might-
whatever. Miss the
or
whole family.
He may mean miss the whole family.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe.
Could probably be that.
Well, say hi to your mom because I know she's there. I heard her.
Yeah, she's right here.
Hey.
She said hi.
Hi. Sorry about the first half of the show.
We didn't listen to I wasn't there for the first half of the show.
You got saved.
I
working.
I was working because I had to give out trophies for the pigs and everything for our county fair. So I was doing that, and then Dad was like, "Oh, by the way, we've got the podcast tonight," and I was like, "Wait a minute!" So I didn't get to watch the first half, which
That's
from
okay.
the little bit I heard, I'm kind of glad I did. So
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the first half, but we ended up making it over here just in time so I could hop on now.
That's
Thank
no,
goodness,
yeah.
because my feet were hurting because I did not want to wear boots the whole time, but I had to.
The first part was perfectly fine until you got here.
and then all of a sudden, but then again, with stretch, you just never know what you're going to get at what given time. So unfortunately, yeah, probably.
When I met him, that was what it was like. Yes.
Yeah, don't
When I
change
met
it.
him, when I met him at the shed, it's exactly what it was like.
Yeah,
It's
exactly what it was like.
Exactly what it was like.
But
So anyway, now that we got on, we can do a whole bunch of things here because we got a few minutes. We can whatever as long as we want to.
Mhm.
But I remember when we were at the shed, it was me, you, and Trisha. We were talking, and you
Right.
were talking about when you got back home, you had to go do a pageant, and didn't realize that you were into doing the pageant things. And what ended up happening? You ended up becoming Miss County or whatever.
Miss Live Oak County teen.
Miss Live Oak County team.
She does it all,
Mhm.
ladies and gentlemen. She does it all.
Uh-huh.
She does it all. She just can't not win. You know what I mean?
Well,
I
I
don't-
probably wouldn't win the cleanest room award, so.
Ooh. And I can see it. I can see a reflection off the back wall. Mom's going, "Yep."
Yep. Yeah.
She
Well,
was like
the phone was kind of shaking. Yeah, the phone was
Uh-huh.
kind of shaking.
Yeah.
this, but-
Oh, follow. Oh, Happy
Father
Pappy
says,
was yeah.
Do you make your own tortillas?
Yes, I do. Of course, my dad put that's the truth.
Oh.
So I mean,
Have
so
more
what?
family?
Well,
So
you know what Ray's doing after the show.
So what? Well, you know what?
In
I
the
do
bed,
have.
actually.
I do have to say what was really cool, and I love the Barker family. I really do. They're such a neat family. At the shed, I mean, you did okay. I mean, you did 21. You were competing against, but your brother Waylon actually got to walk on stage for his kids Q thing, and just watching how you guys all bonded together and were. I mean, you would, most of like in a competitive family thing, you would be like, I didn't do that good, but Waylon did good. But you guys were just, everybody was just so happy, and I think that is like true like coolness because I don't know, families should stick together, and whoever wins doesn't matter. But
as soon as they called his name, I don't know how many people heard me, but I screamed a bloody murder. I went, "Oh yeah!" And I screamed so loud. I ended up waking up the next day with a sore throat. But I was really proud of him for doing that because, I mean, he's practiced his little butt off with that stuff, and he's done really good. He's won, and he's ready to go back next year and try to do it again. So,
yeah, no, it was kind of a cool thing because obviously we were all talking. Ray was there, and Wade was there, and we were talking to Al Fergoni, and we were all in this kind of little group. And we're talking, and they're doing the kids Q thing, and you're hearing obviously so and so from Mississippi, so and so from Mississippi, so and so, and we're just like, okay, what's this going to be a Mississippi? And all of a sudden you hear Waylon from Texas, and we're like all like, what?
oh yeah.
It's like snuck up on us, so that was pretty cool. So
Yes.
congratulations to Waylon. And did he do stuff at Houston too?
He did. He got 15th out of 43. 43.
Oh, that's not bad. No,
Yeah,
that's
he
good,
does
too.
pretty good. He's been doing pretty good. His 9-year-old ADHD brain though trying to do a million things at once.
No.
But he's usually really good about it, and he did great cooking. I got to compete or not exactly right next to him, but I was close enough to where I could see him cook, and he was pretty focused. So
That's good. Let's lose, since we were doing the math earlier. If he was 15 out of 43. That's the top what percentage?
Oh, jeez, Ryan, don't make. I can't even figure that out. 10%.
No,
20%.
33.
33. Okay.
Wow, look at you, Ryan. Mr.
Well, if
Quick
I ever
Whiz
get
on
that question in my math homework, I'll make sure to remember that.
Mr. Quick Whiz.
Not ask your mom.
Probably 29, but
That's the only thing.
John says, get her a pitchfork for all my girls. We're that way.
What, like over super excited?
Miss Pitchfork Wade.
Jeez, AK Barbecue Man is.
I don't know. Oh yeah, Girls of Ville's a big J. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome in.
So,
yeah.
All right. So we got to now. So you did how long between the pageant and then the cook the? When did you guys decide on the Food Sport Pro League thing? Because that was kind of like a last minute thing, or what? Somewhat last minute. Because I mean, I didn't know you guys were competing, and all of a sudden, you guys had the coolest shirts ever. Because I did like those shirts with that logo on the back.
That was Mom's idea. Mom.
I know
did all
she's
the
got the shirt
designs on the
company.
logos.
She does the shirts too. She does shirts, right? She does the shirts. Yeah, I'm following. See, I'm like stalking. I'm following all the pages and I follow all the stuff.
Speaking of shirts, did you ever get your shirt?
Yes, we did.
I just want to make sure you got it.
I got it.
She uses it to polish the truck.
I still working my way up on
the
it.
high truck with the green letters with the
green
flames
letters.
shooting on the side, out the top and around the back. That says Little Gringa on the side.
Yep. I'm still working my way up there. I'm slowly saving up money. I've got a green light card, and I've been wanting to add money into my savings spot for that because I really still think I can do that. So that's still my goal, is get in that truck.
Because you're what, 13 now?
I'm 14.
14
She's
now.
14, Ryan. Come on, catch up with the.
I'm about to be 15 this year.
She's about to be 15 this year.
So
I know. I told you, time flies. I got to get that. I got to get that video. I got to, for the next time you come on. I got to get that video off of YouTube when you and your mom were on, when Mike D had you on, when you had just won the thing. I'm going to make a video of it, so next time you're on, we can play it, so we can do a pass.
What about the picture of Dad cooking on the little grill?
Oh yeah, what was that all about? He was cooking on that little Smoky Joe.
He won his golden ticket.
So
yeah,
that's a funny story. I was mainly busy playing with friends, but my mom knows it, and I know it because I heard it afterwards when I was at awards. Anyway, so that picture of my dad cooking on the little was it a Weber?
Mm-hmm.
It was a Weber, and so he was cooking steak, and it was at our Cabrito cook-off, which we're going to be doing. I'm not going to be cooking it, but my dad's running it now for over here for the county fair. Had to think for a second. Anyway, so that was a qualifier for SCA World Foods. So he cooked on a little Weber, and he did grill marks and everything. He got his golden ticket from cooking on a little Weber, and we thought
your recipe.
Oh yeah, wait, it was my recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So my
Well,
recipe.
no wonder why he won.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
There he is.
Nice. Oh yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it is tiny compared to my dad's.
Well, I feel bad. I mean, you guys couldn't find him like a table or something to put it on?
No, he didn't need one.
Mom said no, he doesn't need one.
Man, I wouldn't be able to get back up if I had to go down there and cook on that thing like that.
I had to help him.
Oh, you had to help him.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
no,
she's just kidding. She's just kidding. Never mind, she's just kidding.
What are you doing, Ryan? You look like you're deep in focus. I'm ready to whether I should ask a question or not, or you're going to blurt something out.
No, I go ahead.
See, Ray, this is what I got to deal with on a weekly basis. So, well, now you made me forget my whole because I was so worried that I was going to interrupt your conversation that I didn't want. Now you made me forget what I was going to ask.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to.
Oh, I know. What did you think of the whole? Is this your first time to Houston, or did you have you been there before? What did you think of the whole thing? Everybody says it's a big to do.
It is a big thing, but I've been cooking it since they first started the kids' queue.
Oh, that's right. I did see that. That was a stupid question then because I did remember reading that because you were saying goodbye to the whole thing because you had been cooking it all the years and
Yes, sir.
You forget everything. Forget stuff.
Oh, I was pulling this picture up here though.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Who's all on the team?
All right. So that's me.
Oh, we forgot to announce. Sorry, we forgot to announce our Instagram is over with.
Oh, did it go away? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Bye, Instagram.
No, bye, okay. Instagram.
Well, for some reason, I'm sorry, but some reason the Thursday night barbecue chat Instagram only lasts for an hour and then it goes away.
So it shuts down in an hour exactly. I was trying to remember. I was going to remember too, but
yeah, no, who cares?
Let's go over the team here.
All right, go back. Who's in the red hat?
Red hat. What red? Oh, okay. So, that's.
I'm putting you on the spot.
George.
There's Mr. George.
There's Mr. Victor.
Mr. Victor. Then there's Dad trying to peek behind me. Then there's Mom.
There's Waylon.
And you can tell the height difference, but I think that's just mainly because of the hat my dad's wearing. Anyway, and then you've got me, and then you got Waylon right next to me, my Aunt Melanie, Uncle Ben, and Rocky Wade Barker, the little one, the little white child in our family. And then, Mom, I'm gonna need your help. Like what? That one.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
He's one. I think he's like the.
I've seen him before, but I don't remember his name.
He was like the sitting chairman for the juniors.
Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, so that was the team.
Well, you're just so you know. I mean, your dad was trying to peer over you, and your mom was leaning to the side because you have grown a little bit taller. It wasn't because of the hat or anything. You've gotten a lot taller that now they have to kind of like. You can't stand in front of them like you used to and still be, they can be seen.
I don't think so. I'm still pretty short. I'm still pretty short.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're not.
So, I'm only like 5'2" or something.
No.
I'm short.
Well, you're definitely a little. Oh, dang it, wrong one. I tried. It didn't work.
Well, now you want me to come up with a question on the fly because you started something and then I wasn't ready to ask a question. And
yeah, I've got to think about these things.
I know. Well, so did you go? Were you at Holy Cow Cookers or did you go to other venues? Because the only one I ever saw was Holy Cow Cookers because that's where the Food Sport League was, right. And obviously I follow Randy Pauly's stuff, so that's really the only one I ever really saw was the Holy Cow Cookers. But
I was cooking with Pitmaker. So that was my team for Houston for the kids. So if we weren't at the kids' queue or at Holy Cow Cookers, we were at the Pitmaker tent.
Did they have a lot of cool things like Holy Cow had? I mean, was there like an ice cream stand in there and all that other stuff?
There wasn't an ice cream stand, but they have this huge wall where they have a DJ in the middle. But it's like a whole bunch of screens that are playing the I don't know how to explain it. Like they sync all the screens up to make it look like a one big picture. So it's like flashing and all these different things. And then they've got a whole bunch of decorations that hang off of the walls and ceilings and stuff like that. And then they've got this not golden cow. What was it? It looked like a disco ball, but it was in the shape of a cow, which I thought was pretty cool. And then,
did you ask him if you could take it home?
I don't think I'd be able to lift that. And I don't think my little blue wagon could catch that. Not a little red wagon, a little blue wagon.
Blue wagon.
I don't think you'd be able to carry that either. So I didn't get to take it.
You definitely got a little taller from this picture.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think I got that tall.
Come on, that picture. You look like you couldn't be more than like 3 feet tall in that picture.
I don't know how short I was back then. I know I was short. I just don't know how short.
So now we figured out this stuff here. Is AK Barbecue Man says, "Okay, I'm not driving now. Maybe I can type correctly."
Well, there we go. He was
Well,
driving.
he shouldn't be
okay.
texting and driving. Maybe he was doing the voice text. That
Voice
was part of the
chat.
problem.
Yeah. Everybody wants to know when's your next TV gig.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. Nobody's reached out for TV in a while, so who knows?
What are you doing, TV Land? Get with it.
Well,
What are
I
you
mean,
doing,
this is
Fox?
it. This was her next gig, John. This is her next TV gig. This is like this is big time TV right here.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Dad says 2 foot 2 inches.
In that picture, yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can search, you
Picture
can
now.
probably search back there. You could probably find that picture that I had a long time ago of her cooking on that same little Weber grill that Wade was cooking on.
Oh yeah.
But
now you're gonna make me work.
well, you got to do something. You're not asking any questions or anything. I mean, when carrying the load.
Oh, is this one where you're standing there with your little pink thermos?
What?
Wait, what?
I don't know. It takes him forever to pull up the picture. He's saying.
I'm sorry because I have to save the picture and then I have to upload it to StreamYard and then I have to get it over here. I mean,
well, then don't mention it until you're ready to pop it in.
I'm doing. Oh, it didn't even save. Dang it.
See, here we go again, Ray. See, now I don't know whether to ask a question or not because Ryan's trying to be the star of the show.
I guess
I do have to say, I do want to say something. I do like your cross. That's a pretty cross you got on there.
My mom let me use it for today.
What was today that was so special that you
That
got to
was
use it?
since I was since I won Miss Livo County Teen, all of the winners, or so me and Miss Livo County, we have to go and hand out awards to all the kids that did show animals and livestock. So that's
Oh yeah, that's almost like it. Well, see, that's almost like
that's
she's
the
a little
same
tall.
Weber.
You look a little taller there. They might be 3'2" in that one. Yeah, that's 2 foot
2 foot 2,
2 foot
3
2,
foot 2,
3 foot 2,
and 4 foot 2.
4 foot. No, that's 5 foot.
5 foot 2.
5 foot 2. Sorry.
She's gonna kick you in the head. I hope.
I'm not a midget, okay?
Happy Peppy Pepper Powder said, "Do you raise and process your own beef?"
We have before, yes.
Dad laughed at my joke.
No, that's because you are the king of dad jokes, Ryan. So
Hey,
I don't know. My dad's got some pretty good ones.
I don't even want to know. So what's now? What's next? Are you doing up? Are you going down to good old Memphis in May and doing a little?
Yes, sir. We're hoping. Yes.
No,
Yes,
I'm not gonna-
I'm hoping we are. I think we're trying to get all of that finalized, and then we should be down there.
all finalized. Dad, that means let's go. Let's get it done. Well, because Al's doing that whole open fire.
I heard
thing.
about that. He told me about that. Yeah.
Look at
He
you.
told-
You keeping something a secret that you're not supposed to tell us?
No, I'm just smiling. That and I'm tired.
Okay.
Happy Pepper said he said his daughter was in 4-H for 10 years and she showed meat goats.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, we do cabritos, so I mean.
You lost me at hello.
Sorry, what was that?
You're right. Exactly. You do what?
Oh, we cook cabritos, so we would use a meat goat. Oh my gosh,
Baby meat goats.
What was that, Mom?
Baby meat goats.
Oh, baby meat goats.
Baby meat goats.
Mhm.
That's so
See,
good.
Ryan, you got something you can start now.
Yeah.
You can raise goats in your backyard.
I don't like goats. They headbutt me too much. My cousin,
What?
he had a billy goat, and that thing got out all the time. And I've gotten headbutt so many times, and I was like, I don't want to deal with a goat ever again.
See, you need a video of you getting headbutted by the goat and then flipping over to cooking a goat.
Oh,
Yeah. That'd go viral.
that would go viral.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Except he doesn't have the goat anymore, so I can't do that. Unless I convince him to get another one, then maybe.
Just go find somebody else's goat and say it's his.
Okay, I can see what I can do.
Then you got to let yourself get headbutted again, though, if you really want to.
That's the thing. I really don't want to get headbutted.
Yeah, no.
That doesn't feel very good.
No.
I already get headbutted enough by my sister. She's. I don't even know.
They raised more goats. We had a buck that weighed 250 pounds.
Nice.
Wow. That's big, Ryan. It's almost as big as you, 250 pounds.
247. Thank you very much.
Oh, well.
Hey,
Ryan, on the other hand,
thank you.
I do have to say, on the other hand, Ryan, because I'm doing all my healthy eating and everything for my condition, I am down to almost under 200 pounds. I have lost 20 pounds doing nothing except eating healthy.
That is cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's cool, Ryan.
I've lost 25 pounds just doing deliveries.
He has not. He went from 250 to 247. Don't let him fool you.
It's 270. Thank you very much.
I've been to 270 a long time ago. I was almost 280. Yes.
Ray is like, why am I sitting here talking to these guys sitting there talking about how much they weigh?
I mean, hey, let y'all talk. It's y'all show.
Y'all show. Well, anyway. Well, yes, no, Ray, we apologize. I got a hold of Stretch at like 2:00 in the afternoon or 3:00 in the afternoon. I don't remember what time it was. And then he said he can only do a half hour because he has band practice. And of course, being an old person, I had forgotten that that's what he said when we were at the shed. And I asked him to be on. He said, oh, look at Wade's down to 178. Good job, Wade.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll even stop my story for that. Look at us all.
Yeah.
We're all healthy. I mean, Ryan's still way up there, but he'll get down sooner or later. And anyway, so at the last minute, I'm like, oh, well, maybe Ray will want to come on and do a little bit about the Houston rodeo. So I messaged your dad. So see, that's okay. You found out at the very last minute of the last minute. So he didn't want to put stress on you, knowing that you had to be on this show. So
it was fine. I enjoy being on the show with y'all guys.
Oh, we appreciate that. Thanks.
We appreciate that. You're one of our biggest fans.
Y'all are fun.
Could be our only fans, but you're one of our biggest fans. I did get to taste the rib that Ray cooked over at the shed. It was really good.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did get to taste them.
I did. You guys were right behind our cabin. It was
That's
kind of funny
right.
that you guys were right behind our cabin.
That was.
And I can tell you, because she was talking about her brother, I do have to say that Waylon and Miles O'Gwyn, I have never seen people move around so fast, so quickly, in so many different places. It was just like 1 minute you see them there, and the next minute they're way over somewhere else, and the next minute they're somewhere else. It was like amazing at how fast these two are moving around this whole facility. It was just like incredible.
They are very. When Waylon when he's at home, he likes to be chill. Sometimes, like he jogs and doesn't sprint or like run like crazy. But when you bring a friend over or anything like that, it's, oh yeah, you want to go over here, race, yeah, and he'll leave you in the dust.
They were all over. And then Miles, he must have had a different. In 1 minute he had the Bucky's beaver costume on, and then the next minute he had some. I mean, he always had some weird different thing on. And
yes, I
you would
saw
just see
him
these.
in that.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes, I saw him in the Bucky the Beaver costume. I saw that when I was like 7:00 in the morning, and I was like, Miles, what are you wearing? And he was like, it's my Bucky the Beaver costume. You like it? And I was like, it's 7:00. I haven't even drank a coffee yet.
But you're drinking coffee.
Oh yeah, I drink coffee.
Pinky up, Ryan. She's so.
Yes.
John, AK Barbecues Man says no comment on weight. LOL. And then I know Wade. I know Ryan didn't get to taste it because he skipped out on us.
You could have had ribs, but no.
I want the brisket.
I didn't cook brisket over there.
They didn't cook brisket, just ribs.
I just did ribs.
I don't think anybody cooked brisket. It wasn't a brisket one, right?
There wasn't any brisket competition.
It was turkey. There was turkey, and there were wings. I only got to taste a couple of the wings, which kind of made me sad because I really was hoping to scrounge a few more wings out of that.
You were happy for an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the one reason. That's another reason why I like barbecue competitions is I get to hang out with people I don't get to see that often. Another reason is I get to compete, and the third reason is the fact that I can just walk around and be like, "Oh, are these your ribs? Can I have a bite?" And I take one, and then I'm like, I could do this to every person and get a free meal out of whatever they have. So that's another reason. Let this be a lesson to everybody who's thinking about going to a barbecue competition. Do it because you can get free food. If you know people there and they have hookups, you get free food. Tips with Ray.
You know that's getting.
I'll leave it.
You know that's getting good, right?
I'll even add that. I'll even add to that what Ray just said is find out what time. If you want ribs, you got to find out what time the rib turn is and start walking around about an hour before after everybody's finished their boxes and getting ready to turn in, because then that's when you get to taste everybody's leftovers. I got it down. Ryan, I've done it. You done it?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're 250. You shouldn't be doing it so often.
Anyways, Ray. So
you walked right into that one, Ryan. I got you. You didn't even know what was coming, and I got you right in there.
Whatever, Wade. Whatever.
Wade's laughing. Ray's mic's right. Ray, your microphone's going away. Oh, see, that joke was so funny. See, now, Ryan, you did a whole bunch of stuff with the screens, and now poor Ray, like, we can't hear Ray. No, you're all like froggy. It's Ryan's fault.
Hang on, let me see.
No, you ruined it, Ryan. We were having a good show.
No. Ray needs to go to sleep anyways. He's tired.
I'll be right back.
Hold on, she'll be right back. She doesn't want to go, Ryan. She's having fun watching me pick on you. I do like our new. Everybody see our new hoodies that we got? Ryan ordered these up. Who's the person who made the hoodies, Ryan? So we can.
It's all about the barbecue. We got the Thursday night barbecue chat.
Well, maybe it was Ray's. Maybe it was Ray's phone. She's frozen.
And barbecue Blackstone and beer.
Who's that? Barbecue Blackstone and beer. Is that a new group?
I will kick you out of the show. Ray's here. I will fucking kick you out of the show.
Ryan, she could be there, and you're swearing. You're bad. You're as bad as Stretch.
Well, yeah. Anyways, these were. I mean, the idea with these were from our great sponsor from Boar's Night Out. Sent us these hoodies, these dry duck, which they're not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to tell you that. But they are so comfy. And they're nice and warm, and they're awesome.
You didn't even use my. I worked so hard on the little sponsor banners to go across the bottom, and you didn't even use them once today. I'm kind of my feelings are hurt.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that you did that.
I sent you a text saying I worked on the sponsor banners. There's 2 of them now. There it is. Look at that. Thursday night barbecue chat is sponsored by Melinda's Hot Sauce, Boar's Night Out, Blues Hog, Fat Cow Jerky, Fat Boy Hickman's Barbecue, and OG Bandits, P&L Steak Grilling Supplies, The Steak Ager, Spitfire Grills, Marble Ridge Farms, and Smoky Woods.
Not Smoky
Woods. I know. I miss Smoky Woods. Hey, what happened?
I don't know. Well, my mom's phone's about to die, so I think that was part of the problem.
Well, we can go because it's getting. We've been over an hour, and
don't forget barbecue chat 10 for 10% off of Boar's Night Out and Fat Cow Jerky.
Nice.
See, now if you hung around to the end of the show, you got to see that because Ryan and I both always forget at the beginning of the show. So hey Ray,
Right.
Are you close to
This
doing
Ryan?
barbecue?
That's
I
right.
know. Are you close to doing barbecue rubs and stuff yet, or are you not?
I've been getting asked this a lot. So I've got my dredge. We're starting to do our dredge. We've got to get that back out, and we got to get that back out on the market. And then we have not started really working on a seasoning yet because one, we've got to find a manufacturer, manufacturer.
A co-packer
Yes.
manufacturer. Yeah.
Yes. And anyway, ignore the background noise if y'all hear anything. Anyway,
Somebody's stealing the truck.
no, nobody's stealing the truck. I think somebody hit the button.
Oh. Waylon.
No, I don't think it was Waylon. I think Waylon's half asleep on the floor right now.
No.
So it wasn't him this time. Anyway, the dredge we're trying to work on that, and we've got to find manufacturers and things like that. And then we should have it out soon.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is it going to be carried at Wanamaker's?
Ooh.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, if she comes out with it, I mean, she could come up and we could do a launch party or something up there and have her do a cookout in front and
That
sell
would be
rubs
fun.
You could do that
would
around
be
September
really fun.
12th.
on September 12th. Yeah.
What is September 12th?
That's Ryan's griddle battle. That's a whole nother conversation for a different day because I still was going to talk to your mom and dad to see if there was a way you guys wanted to come up and do, commit to doing that contest. So since now you're food sport pro league professionals, you should be able to cook on and win the griddle battle. Because I mean,
I think
to try it.
If
I
you
would like
came
to
up
try
and did it, you would have so many people shaking in their boots.
I think you
wanna
would scare a lot
try
of people. Well, we'll get your
I-
mom and dad the info and see if you guys are going to be up in the area for that time of year, and then
Sounds good.
see who else we can drag in. I can
Flyers are coming out soon.
when I could put a sad little puppy dog face on to some people to see if I can get them to come in to compete.
Oh, I could do that.
Oh, yo, Ryan. Well, speaking of the griddle battle, Ryan, what I forgot to tell you, that's the same day as the Glen Ellen backyard competition. So you're going to lose Grillers Anonymous because I think they're doing the Glen Ellen. No idea. Anyway, that's the thing. Well, you know what I was thinking, Ray? I mean, there's something you could do for those rubs and stuff like that. You could just have somebody private label it for you. Like, you do know somebody that, the Chupacabra Chupacabra person.
Mm-hmm.
You could have some blends and just have some of his blends and just private label it. And
What's private label mean?
where you just put your label over his stuff.
I don't know. I feel like that would be that doesn't for me because I feel like if I want to put my label on something, it has to be something that I make or else it's not actually me. So I feel like that wouldn't be a very good idea to just slap a label over top of it, which I know that that's how some people do things, but for me personally, it doesn't sit right with me, so I wouldn't do that.
There you go, Ryan. See, not everybody's like you.
I don't have my own rub.
I know, but I was just kidding, Ryan. You're not actually like that. Ryan, he makes his own stuff.
That's cool.
You could sell it in like this, like Happy Peppy Pepper Powder.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
This is the not so hot, Ryan. Should we try
Are you
that?
going to try it right now, Steve?
I'm going to try because I'm kind of suspicious on the not so.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Sorry. I'm so glad I got that to the big screen just in time.
Well, I got a little bit of a cold. This has
I got
a little bit
of a cold.
I do have a cold too, but
You have a cold?
a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
It's not so hot, but it's hot.
This is not so hot, and it's hot.
Oh, I love you.
I'm like, I don't even want to know what that. I'm scared of the. Though I could see this would be good on I might try this on my breakfast tomorrow on my omelet. I might try that tomorrow on that. And you know that one says not so hot. This one says extremely hot.
You should be terrified of what's in that. If the hot was hot.
No, you should just try it.
No.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what extreme? That actually surprised me. I didn't think that was going to be that. I didn't think that was going to be that hot. It's good. I didn't think it was going to be that hot.
He said, "Hey, Steve, that's just a sample bag. He bottles them in glass bottles."
I know. I was just. It's a cute little baggie,
and it's better on food.
It is better on that. But Tom, this one's hot. This has got a little bit of a kick to it. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it happened.
I want to try it now.
I want to see you try the extremely hot. You should try the extremely hot. I mean, our intro video has me dying on Melinda's.
Wait, does it?
Yes.
the monotone. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's got a little. That's got a little. Yeah.
He needs some milk.
And I didn't have a ton of it. I had a little bit, but that's
extremely hot. Has Scorpion, Ghost, Carolina Reaper, and Habanero.
Well, there you go.
I'm glad he told me after I had it. Yeah.
Hey, if he would have told you before, you wouldn't have tried it.
You wouldn't have tried it.
Yeah. That one is, and I didn't even take it. I can feel it right on my tongue.
I still want to try it though.
Yeah. Well,
I like spicy stuff sometimes.
Happy Pappy, reach out to Ray Little Gringa Barker and send her some samples.
The not so hot has habanero and cayenne only.
Really? Because that one was hot. I couldn't even. No, maybe you mislabeled the bags. I don't know.
Cayenne's the base of both.
All I know is now my nose is very clear.
Well, there you go. Now you won't sleep with one side of your nose stuffy and the other side not.
There you go, Ray. Reach out to Happy Pappy Pepper Powder, and he'll send you a sample.
Got it.
Happy Pappy Pepper Powder. Anyway, so.
Anywho.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, real quick, before we get off of call, chat. I can, for some reason, I think of this as a call too, like a Zoom call. That's kind of how I feel like it's set up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, so I don't have all of my stuff that I won from the Food Pro League or from the kids at Houston, but I have one of the little things they gave me for it, and it was from the Patriot Tactical. And I finally got it. So they were there at the shed. It's a knife.
Oh, let's see it. Can you? Oh, whoa!
It's got a little like switch right here. This is
like a switchblade.
Yeah.
All I can tell you, everybody, and we have never even gotten into talking. Ray's a badass.
Oh, thank you.
We've only ever talked about the cute little kids' cues and the cooking and the barbecuing. But if you follow their pages, you see all the hunting and all the knives and this and that. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a whole different.
This is just one of the things I've got. I got this one. I got another one that's the same. Is still a switchblade, but instead of it being two edges like this, like sharp, it's one edge and it's sharp. And then I got a regular pocket knife. So I got 3 knives that fit in my pocket, and then I got a knife kitchen set that was signed by Goldberg. I got one of those. So those are my trophy knives. And then I've got they gave me a tactical backpack, which was really funny is because, as I mentioned this earlier, they were at the shed. And I was trying to see if my dad would let me get money out of my savings to buy one of the backpacks and a knife. Well, I got 3 knives from them, and the orange, it was either orange and green or orange and blue. I don't remember exactly. And I got their tactical backpack. So I've shoved books, my laptop, all 3 knives, aprons, belt buckles, all that in there. And then I even got 2 hats. One of them was signed by Goldberg, and the other one came with the backpack as well. And I got a custom made cotton gin chimney for my charcoal, and it has Houston. It has the Houston and the word Houston, and the bow-legged trophy, kind of like in how they
Engraved
weld.
in it. Yeah,
No,
engraved
not
in it.
engraved. Like they cut it out.
Oh, okay.
I got one of those, and then I got some electric earmuffs too. So that way it tunes out like the gunshots, and it uses a microphone to enhance all of the conversations.
Nice.
When we got
about hunting
I
one
gotta
day.
get some of
I
those,
wanna-
Steve.
all I can tell you is
the show.
all I can tell you is I'm putting on a good show, but that extremely hot is effing extremely hot. My mouth is salivating like I'm ready to start drooling in a second. It is really hot. I'm putting on a pretty good
You
show.
need some milk. You need
Sour-
milk.
Sour
Do you have
cream.
any?
That might be. I'll have to see what's in there. I don't know if we have any milk.
You
I'm not
need a
milk
nice
person.
glass of milk, like you would get whenever on Christmas Day, like the cups you would leave out for Santa Claus. You need one of those.
We
Happy,
got that right there.
happy early Merry Christmas.
Ray on TikTok and Instagram. I think you are.
I am on
Instagram.
TikTok and Instagram. Yes. It'll be at the little gringa, that on everything: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
There you go. You got it all. Oh, happy pepper pot. Is the flavor good though? Besides just being hot.
No, the flavor is good. It's just those peppers and everything they build on you. I'm trying, dude. I'm about ready to start. I'm like drooling. I'm getting ready to drool all over because it's so.
Yeah.
My mouth is on fire. But it. But
if you guys don't know, you got to go to her pages and listen to her sing. She's an amazing singer.
She's a good singer. She can sing. She can cook. She can hunt. She can field dress. She could do. I mean,
and she carries a knife.
And she carries a knife.
Steve, were you there whenever Caden recorded me singing at the shed?
No.
Caden Blake?
Yes. So he recorded me singing because I was singing in my British accent.
You're British.
Did he post it?
I don't think so.
I know. I videotaped you doing a lot of demonstrations in your British accent.
Now I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if he's got the video.
It
Oh,
should,
you
maybe,
should.
Yeah.
He says he doesn't even know if he has it anymore. Actually, so he may not. He may have deleted it.
That dirty dog.
Oh, loser.
We gotta have Caden Blake on here too.
Terrible.
Oh yeah,
I
you
had to
should.
double my
That's
pepper
good.
recipe. No, the extremely hot. The extremely hot was extremely hot. I did like the. I'm sorry, I'm answering Pepper's question over here. Happy Pepper. No, the extremely hot was very. I mean, if you're a hot person, you'll really love it. I mean, it's very good, very flavorful. I'm not a super hot person, but I will for cheap views and entertainment. I'll burn my mouth out. But the not so hot was really good. I did like that. I do like a little heat once in a while, but yeah. So, all right. What do you think, guys and gals? We're an hour and we're a half hour over. You've been on for a whole hour almost, Ray.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. It doesn't even feel like an hour.
I got a question to ask you about, and this is actually for your dad and your mom as well. If you're going to Houston, not Houston, you were already at Houston.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to Memphis in May, I have not filled the show for May 14th, which is the Thursday of Memphis in May. I'm looking for a roving reporter to walk around all the different camps at Memphis in May. So I'm offering.
So like you want somebody to go around and record an interview?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
You just have to.
I would just have to see with the schedule.
Well,
But
absolutely. But so I was saving that. I'm trying to find somebody that
Right.
has experience being on the show, would be able to walk around. The only thing I know of will be hard is you're going to have to get yourself. You'll have to get yourself an earpiece so you can hear what we're saying, because it's probably going to be loud. And then that's probably it. Just you have to get yourself an earbud or something so you can hear, because sometimes it's really loud.
Apple AirPods.
Yeah, because I know that Tim Shear had a hard time hearing us last year when he was doing live thing, but he did it a little bit. But I want to do like a tour of the whole, I want to see all the different encampments and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'll leave that open and then figure out. We'll wait to see what the schedules are and everything, and then we'll get back to you. You can be our Memphis and May roving reporter. Live from Memphis and May, Ray Little Gringa Barker will be taking us from site to site, introducing us to everybody.
You have to say it like this. You have to say it in like a news reporter way. Here, live at Memphis in May. Like that.
Here, live, Memphis in May, Ray Little Gringa Barker will be taken from site to site to see what exciting things she may find in the barbecue world.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, that worked on great. Yeah. Terry White said he went and followed you on all your platforms.
Thanks, Terry.
That was great.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Ray. Thanks for coming in and filling in for our last hour.
Filling in for the last hour. Well, we got a good thing, and then we had a last minute flavor testing, and the heat's gone now. It's worked out its way out.
Well, there you go. Did you get
Whoa.
And I didn't even have any. And I didn't have any milk. No, not yet.
Oh, darn.
It's gone now. I don't feel as bad as I was, but yeah, it was hot. It was hot, people. It was hot. I didn't do like Ryan, like
Yeah, Ray, you'll have to go back and watch our intro video, and it's me with the Melinda's ghost pepper hot honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Took a little dab, but I inhaled at the same time, so it went right to the back of the throat. Yes.
So he got a
No
little
wonder.
hot.
No wonder.
Yeah, whatever. That's his excuse. Oh, I inhaled in an accident.
Was it okay? The question is, was it as bad as whenever you're cooking jalapenos or something, and then you have to wash the cutting board? Was it as bad as those when you inhaled it? Was it as bad as that? Because for me, nothing has ever topped that experience of where you accidentally breathe in the fumes of the jalapeno off of a cutting board or something that was spicy, and you breathe it in on accident while you're washing it, and then you pretty much go and you fall down on the ground and you're like can't get up.
Fall down on the ground.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't fall to the ground. Because thanks, Ray. I'm just gonna say that because now Steve's gonna be like, "Oh, Ryan had Melinda's hot sauce and he fell to the ground and he was rolling all over
Fell on the ground, rolling around." Well, yeah, Ryan. Have you ever cut peppers like that and had that smell like that, Ryan? Did you ever get that?
No, but I did. I was cutting jalapenos once, and I not thinking and being stupid went like this.
Oh.
And that's not fun.
You don't do. Actually, no, that wasn't as stupid as what me and my cousin did when we were younger.
Stupid as well.
It wasn't as
stupid,
bad.
Ryan, but not this stupid.
Well, me and my cousin got the molcajete, and we got chili patines.
Yeah.
And they're really tiny, but they're really, really, really spicy, like crazy spicy. You can put 2 of them in your salsa, and it'll be spicy enough, like spicy for a spicy person. Anyway, so me and my cousin, we were like 8 and maybe 5 at the time. I was 8 and she was 5. So we got it and told my mom, "Hey, we're gonna make a medicine out of these." So we picked up almost all of them off of the off of the bush because my mom grows bushes of it. We picked most of them off, mixed them up on the concrete, and then in the molcajete because we did not understand what we were doing. And my mom warned us, hey, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Well, of course, me being an 8-year-old and trying to be cool and seem intelligent, because I got told that, oh, Ray, you're so intelligent when I was younger. So I went and did that. And we went and did that. And me and my cousin were playing in it, playing in the juices and everything. So I went and rubbed my face and she rubbed her face. And we had milk. We dunked our faces in milk. It was so
milk
bad.
bath.
It was so bad.
Happy Peppy Pepper Powder said, "Are those the little orange peppers?"
They're really tiny. Like they kind of look like Orbeez when they're not dry or when they're not wet.
When they're not wet.
But they're black. They're brown. They're red.
Red.
They're red. They're like as red as the live thing up there. They're like that kind of red. Yeah, like that.
It's the opposite.
I know it's the opposite.
Yeah, it'll show the other way. Anyway, it's like that. Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway. Staying alive, staying alive.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
We should end the show right there.
That's good enough. That's a good show.
Done.
Good show, everybody.
Yes.
So that's going to be a clip.
No, we're not actually.
I mean, I don't know how many clips I'm going to get out of stretches. I mean, it was kind of at least the beginning part anyway.
At least the beginning part.
All right, we got to get going. Trisha's probably wondering where I'm at.
Alrighty.
Ray, good to have it. Think about that Memphis and May thing. Let me know. If not,
Yes,
that's
sir.
okay too. So there's no pressure on anything. I want to watch you compete and do all that other stuff too. So if
Yes,
not,
sir.
we'll just skip that week, Ryan, because everybody's going to be doing their Memphis and May thing. And open fire meetup now. All the cool kids will be out. Down
I
there.
wish that I could be like the cool kids. Sorry, I've had a whole bunch of songs pop up while I'm talking.
What comes after? What's the words after that? I wish I could be like the cool kids, because the cool kids are like Ryan. Ryan's a cool kid.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids, because all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. That's all
See, I knew
remember.
Ryan knew it. I knew Ryan knew it because his old DJ Rue days, because they used to be a DJ, and I'm sure he played that song a lot.
Oh, so that's the unspoken lore of Ryan's backstory. Mr. Ryan's backstory.
He was DJ Rue back in the 90s. He drove a red Chevy Cavalier.
It was not red. It was
with mag wheels.
It started off as teal, and then it had a chameleon paint job.
Oh, that's cool.
Teal with a chameleon paint job.
It
I
was,
knew you were cool.
It was teal. It was originally teal, and it was actually my sister's car.
Yeah.
From her, and then that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, in the night, if you had a Cavalier in the 90s, you were the bomb.
Oh yeah, I need to take that with me, Dad. Anyway, focus back on topic.
That was the topic.
We're here.
Ryan trying to be cool. Center time. All right, kids.
Right.
It's time for bed.
All right, Ray. Thanks.
I would say I have a cold, but unfortunately that pepper powder woke me
You
up.
got a natural remedy.
I did.
Bye.
Bye, Happy Peppy Pepper Powder.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right,
his logo. This is his logo, right?
Yeah.
I got it hanging up in the background. This is it. This is Happy Peppy Pepper Powder.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a cool little logo.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang it over here next to me. So
Nice.
all right, everybody.
Alrighty.
Let's get to bed. Us older folks need to get to bed. And then Ryan's got to go deliver pizzas.
I had to go deliver.
Oh, you gotta go deliver pizzas.
No pizzas. Actually, I did deliver pizza before. Yes, I did.
He does Uber Eats too. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that. From the last one. From the last one I did.
Are you gonna get the logo on your car, Ryan? So when you drive around, people will see the.
Just put a sticker on. We have Ray. We have.
We got stickers
Thursday
coming.
Night Barbecue Chat stickers coming.
I've got stickers now.
We're gonna have stickers coming. We'll mail you one.
Oh, sweet! I'll put it on my car window. Is that fine, Dad?
On the truck.
Yeah,
That's
let's go.
fine,
Well,
Dad.
my mom's got a car too. My mom's got a Lincoln.
No one's putting stickers on mine.
Aw, come on.
Come on,
Yeah,
Mom.
Come on, Mom.
Jeez,
Well,
Mom. It's only a Lincoln.
Yeah, it's only a Lincoln. Well, alrighty.
All right. Well, good night to all you guys.
Good night, everybody.
See
Good
you later.
night.
Take
Bye,
care.
Ray.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah. Bye, Wade. All right, that's it. Let's get this show over with, Ryan. It was a good show. Look at how we did. We did stretch. We went from one extreme to the other.
Oh yes.
From the stretch to Ray and everything in between. Great show, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for watching. And next week, Ryan got the
My guest.
guest. Well,
my guest.
My
Finally.
guest canceled. And I hope everything's okay. And but she had other things that had to come that came up that she had to take care of. So that's fine. That happens sometimes. But Ryan,
And Steve reached out and said, "What are we gonna do? We don't have anybody." I said, "Don't worry, I got it." And he goes, "Oh, it's probably just gonna be a griddle person." I said,
probably one of them griddle people.
Steve hates on us griddle crew people. I don't know why. I think he secretly loves us. But yes, the one and only Bobby Oliver from Twisted Oliver Barbecue will be here next Thursday night. I got to meet him down at the Cornwall Carnival last year. I can't wait to get him on the show.
Yeah, he sounds like a very interesting person. It's not that I don't. It's not
He's
that
not against the griddle people. He's just.
I'm not against the griddle people. I just want to see griddle people to put their food and their words where their mouth is, type of thing. I want to see them compete. I want to see them actually start getting into competitions, and whether it's the griddle battle or any other griddle competition that may come out of it, I want to see them actually not just make videos for likes and comments and this and that, because anything looks good in a picture. I can even make something that looks good in a picture. Doesn't mean it's going to taste really good. So
that is true, because there's a lot of things at mine that look great that they don't really taste that good.
So that's my thing. I mean, I get it. I want you to be less social media. I want you to take the next step. Go from social media, which is fantastic. That's a way to do things. Social media is important to do, and getting all that other stuff. But I want to see you actually. I want to see griddle people actually compete. Ryan has created a venue for that to happen. And lo and behold, except for a few, won't step up to the challenge and be judged.
Yeah. And it's not even just a few. There's, I mean, a lot of the people that I know are from farther away, so I get it. But there's other people that are local around here that don't have any interest in that.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing I have with it. And communicate to Ryan. I mean, if you were in a far away state, communicate to Ryan and say, hey, this is what it would take for me to come from wherever I need to come from to be able to do a competition in your place. And if it's a matter of you can't bring all your equipment, I'm sure we could find some griddles here in the Chicago
we
area
could find some griddles for sure
that you could cook on, and then you come in the day before, maybe have to do some grocery shopping to get the stuff that you need. But I just, that's my thing. I love the griddle people. I love watching their videos. I love the things that they cook. I just want to see them compete. And I know this is coming from a person that doesn't compete. But I don't know. I just
sure on a lot of competitions in that part of the world. So
anyway,
yeah,
that's my thing. Otherwise, I love watching the videos. I think everybody makes some pretty damn good looking stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe I want them to come to the griddle battle so I can actually taste it. I could be a judge and taste it.
Or you'll just walk around and eat it like Ray does.
That's what I did last year.
Speaking of the griddle people, we got Marta's Bistro just popped in. She's in Canada, and then Theo's Barbecue.
Ryan, I don't know if I mentioned it to you before we get going here, but there is going to be a special day in April. It is April 9th. We are going to have
Tuesdays. Oh no,
Thursday, April 9th. We are going to have Fuego del Norte on the show.
Oh yeah, international.
They are an open fire team in Germany. So we have been live from Australia, and now we're going to be live from Germany. Do you have any interest, Ryan? Well, I got you on here. Do you have any interest of? Should we check back in with Greg Rips down there at Third Wave Barbecue and see what's going on? I mean, should I reach out to Greg and say it's been over a year since we talked to him?
Yeah, always. It's always nice to catch up again.
I'll have to reach out to him. I'm curious as to how things are going down there. All right, everybody, that's it. We have been here. Wow, Brian, almost a 2-hour show. All right, everybody, we will be back next week with Ryan's guest, Bobby Oliver from Twisted Oliver Barbecue. And thank you all for coming in, and thank you to all our sponsors, even though Ryan didn't play the little banners I made. Next week. So with that, Ryan, see you next week.
Take care, guys. We'll see you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Take care, guys.
Melinda's Hot Sauce, bringing the heat and bold flavors that belongs on everything from wings to backyard barbecue. Boar's Night Out, next level rubs and seasonings trusted by pit masters and backyard cooks alike. Blues Hog, legendary barbecue sauce with that perfect balance of sweet heat and competition-proven flavor. Marble Ridge Farms, high-quality meats that take every cook to the next level. Fat Cow Jerky, big flavor, serious snack power, and the perfect fuel for long cooks and late-night barbecue talk. The OG Bandits, bringing bold barbecue attitude, killer flavor, and true pitmaster spirit to the table. Fat Boy Barbecue, serving up bold taste, backyard pride, and true barbecue passion in every bite. Steak Ager, delivering precision dry aging that turns great steaks into unforgettable ones. Spitfire Grills, built for serious heat, serious flavor, and cooks that demand the best. And finishing up with P&L Steaks Grilling Supply Company, providing the tools, gear, and grilling essentials that keep the fire hot and the cooks dialed in.